Hello everyone and welcome to English Factory. Hope you all are doing great. Today we are going to do class 12 Flamingo poem 6 Aunt Jennifer's Tigers by Adrienne Rich. In this poem Aunt Jennifer's Tiger, the poet addresses the issue of male dominance. The theme of the poem is to highlight the struggles and conflicts a woman faces in male chauvinistic society. Aunt Jennifer is the protagonist of the poem and she exemplifies women all over the world who are victims of persecution at the hands of the patriarchal system. The poet expresses her feminist concerns through this poem. Now let us read about the poet. Adrienne Rich was an American poet, essayist and feminist, one of the most widely read and influenced poets of the second half of the 20th century. She talks about a woman's experiences in her married life. She has tried to explore the inner feelings of a woman who is living under the dominance of men. Let us now understand the central theme of the poem. The central theme of Aunt Jennifer's Tigers by Adrienne Rich is how the power of the patriarchy controls women's bodies but not their minds. The poem makes this point by presenting the wild, exotic, powerful tigers embroidered by Aunt Jennifer and contrasting them with Aunt Jennifer herself. Now listen to the poem carefully. Stanza 1. Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen, bright topaz denizens of a world of green. They do not fear the men beneath the tree. They pace in sleek, chivalric certainty. The poet is talking about a lady whom she addresses as Aunt Jennifer. She is seen embroidering a piece of cloth. It could be a tablecloth or a wall hanging. The pattern shows tigers who are moving and jumping around all over the fabric. They are bright yellow in color, like the color of the topaz stone. The dense green forest background is their home. These tigers are the proud and fearless citizens of the forest. There is a contrast between Aunt Jennifer and her tigers. The tigers are fearless, but this lady who is embroidering them is not so. The tigers look elegant, shining and full of the gentleman's grace. Moving on to next stanza, stanza 2. Aunt Jennifer's fingers, fluttering through her wool, find even the ivory needle hard to pull. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand. In the second stanza, the poet highlights the lady's fingers, which are trembling with the fear of her husband. She is pursuing her hobby in her free time, but probably she is still afraid of her husband who could scold her. Her fingers are so tired of working endlessly all her life. The needle is also heavy for her to pull out of the cloth. The words Uncle's wedding band, as the band was bought by her husband. It is his till today. The lady is totally dependent on her husband. She is still burdened by the weight of the ring. Weight means the encirclement or trapping that she has fallen upon her by getting married to him. She has been burdened by the obligations of married life, has become the man's property. She has been living or demanding life due to which she has worn out in her old age. Moving on to last stanza, stanza 3. When Aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ringed with ordeals she was mastered by. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing, proud and unafraid. The poet explains in the last stanza, her wish to live a free, fearless life is indicated by her choice of designing tigers. It shows her innermost desire of being strong, fearless, which has been overpowered by her husband. Probably her problems will end upon her death. Her frightened, shaking fingers will be put to rest. But still, even after death, the ring shall remain on her hand. That is, her husband's rule over her is not yet over. After her death, her desire of freedom and fearlessness shall remain alive in these tigers which she has embroidered. Yes, children, this is how, through the world of Aunt Jennifer, the poet tells us about her inner desire to free herself from the clutches of an abusive marriage and patriarchal society. Let's now look at the vocabulary used in the poem. Prance, which means walk or move around with high springy steps. Next is topaz, which means a bright yellow colored stone. Denizen here is an animal that lives or is found in a particular place. Sleek means elegant. Chivalric means being courteous, especially to women, an act of a gentleman. Ordeals means extremely severe tests or experiences. The meaning of prancing is to move around proudly, and fluttering means to move in quick, irregular motions as if being agitated. Let's have a glance at the poetic devices used in the poem. Number 1, anaphora. That is use of same word in two consecutive lines. That is they do not and they place in. Next figure of speech used is metaphor. Use of topaz to describe the yellow color of tigers. That is bright topaz. Third is alliteration. F sound is repeated in finger fluttering and P is repeated in prancing proud. It's time to do some important questions of Aunt Jennifer's tiger. So let's begin. Question 1. How do denizens and chivalric add to our understanding of the tiger's attitudes? Answer. The word denizens means that they are proud of their home, they feel safe there and have a feeling of belonging attached to it. The word chivalric shows that they have a majestic and worthy position like knights. Next question is question 2. Why do you think Aunt Jennifer's hands are fluttering through her wool in the second stanza? Why is she finding the needle so hard to pull? Answer. Her hands are fluttering probably because she is scared of her husband, who could come any time and scold her for sitting idle and wasting her time doing embroidery. She finds the needle so hard to pull because her fingers are tired of working endlessly all through her life. Moving on to next question, question number 3. What is suggested by the image massive weight of uncle's wedding band? Answer. Massive weight of uncle's wedding band suggests symbolically that the bindings and obligations of her marriage are so much that they have put a lot of burden and stress on her. Next question is question number 4. What are the ordeals Aunt Jennifer is surrounded by? Why is it significant that the poet uses the word ringed? What are the meanings of the word ringed used in the poem? Answer. The ordeals here are obeying her husband's orders, fear of men, giving into his dominance and fulfilling his commands. Ringed indicates entrapment as the ring encircles the finger. Similarly, her husband has encircled her in his clutches. Her body and soul are both trapped, struggling for freedom and fearlessness. Moving on to last question, that is question number 5. Describe the tigers created by Aunt Jennifer. Answer. The poet describes Aunt Jennifer's tigers as bright topaz denizens of the forest. They are fearless and ferocious in sharp contrast to their creator. Aunt Jennifer's nervousness and timidity, gallant and confident, they are sure of their purpose and move ahead undeterred by any kind of hindrance or obstruction. Here I come to an end of this lesson. Freedom is the oxygen of the soul, rightly said by Moshe Dayan. Hope you have gained much out of this video. Kindly like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon for notification. Waiting for your valuable comment and follow our Instagram ID. Link is given in the description box. Thank you and stay blessed.